Try naman natin sa
Tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. And with...
Well, we all saw the media frenzy.
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, they've got Jones. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. Back to Butler. Over Caldwell Pope. Butler, no good. And here's Los Angeles. And with the summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Nunn passes to Jones. Over Davis. Adebayo kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Green. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Now, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Down low. Here's Jones, and the layup is good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. LeBron right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early to take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. Yeah, he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
Nice, and you can't forget about the bunnies on Caldwell Pope. I mean, this guy is definitely looking to slam it down whenever he gets an opportunity.
LeBron with the block. Caldwell Pope left side. Drops in the tray. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the court, you know, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Down by 12. Deep 2 from Robinson. And that one hits back iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
The Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Looking to end the run. Rebound the Lakers.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And the shot's good from Crowder. Chris, a lot of teams have players that set exceptional screens. And that doesn't really show up in the statistics in the pages we get, does it?
No, it doesn't, but I tell you what, there was a survey done asking some of the players who sets the best screens, and it was unanimous. It was Mr. Adams out there in OKC. Not only does he set screens, but when he sets screens, he cuts to the basket so hard that usually he'll get the offensive rebound. That's why he was second in offensive rebounding in this league. But when you talk about rebounding and setting screens, you got to look at Drummond, Al Horford. I mean, some really good guys that'll get you space.
Boy, those are good numbers and good names you rattle off there. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Raiders against Butler. Here's Howard. From the left block, he sends it through.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Count the basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Heat trailed by 19. Rockets the pass to Robinson. Miami Miami no good on that time either. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Heat. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. Butler feeling it out a bit. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Plays with aggression when driving the lane. Butler won't let anyone get in his way.
Here's Waiters, and Butler sends it back. And he recovers it. Shot's good by Waiters.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Right side, Butler. Outside for Robinson. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up in.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay, I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
So for the Lakers right now, Kyle Kuzma is out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Now here's Waiters. He's tightly guarded. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Hero, no good. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Ball stolen. Here's Hero. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. He has 5. Leonard with the steal. And Olynyk kicks to Iguodala. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
From deep, Iguodala. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Waiters inside the three-point line. They get it back.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Here's Morris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Offensive rebound. Caruso kicks to McGee. A second chance effort. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Nunn. Here's Silva. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Andre Iguodala. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Green. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second, and it's Davis missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 10-point game. Butler attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Dragic dishes to Crowder. Passes it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Smith checked in for Danny Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Dragic from outside. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Lakers leading by 12. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to. Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And again, the turnover by the Heat. So it's the Lakers now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Dragic against James. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Adebayo passes to Crowder. Here's Dragic from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Feeling good.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They literally played out of their mind. And that does it for our halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Butler's got 6 points.
Oh, and you don't have to tell Butler to shoot it. He's ready to let it fly as soon as he touches the rock.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Nunn passes to Adebayo, and he gets it to go. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. James with it. He's got 12. A floater. He can't get it to go.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And he gets the bucket. He has 5.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And the Lakers with possession here. The lead is 15. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
Back to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Nunn passes to Adebayo. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers leading by 17. A different look for Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Leonard kicks to Butler. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. And then for the Lakers, Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Waiters comes in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for James. Here's Caruso. Nailed from three-point land. Caruso's got 8 points.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
The pass to Nunn. Launches it. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer, he changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
Well, with his face-up game, Myers Leonard comfortable playing at power forward or center.
Yeah, Kevin, if you look at the muscle he's added, he sure looks like a pivot. I mean, 7'1", solid, 260. The hammer. Well, that's at least what he calls himself. He's ready to bang.
Here's Hero. He has 5. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Okay, he has all the space he needs and then some. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses it.
Left side, Davis. Chalk up 2 there.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Timeout called, the Heat. Now, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Caruso. 8 points for him. Smith outside. Here's Morris. Lock at 6.
Nice defense there. That's Crowder's focus every time he takes the court.
The feed to Dragic. Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. Here's Hero. Misses the 3. Lakers leading by 16. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Pass to Smith. The Lakers have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far. That's good from J.R. Smith.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. He'd have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Iguodala against Smith. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Tries again, and the layup good by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 now.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Waiters, and the rejection by Leonard. The drive by Iguodala, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
And you love the veteran footwork. I mean, Iguodala off the drop.
LA has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Smith scanning the floor. Caruso kicks to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Dragic from outside. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Oh, James is a tough defender. He uses his body well. He stays with his man.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Smith. And it's McGee in at center.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Well, they're passing to Robinson. Outside, Dragic takes a 3. Another miss by Dragic.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green draws the double. James outside. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Butler finds Adebayo. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 12. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by Smith. LA's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And Howard with the stuff.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
And the Heat call time here.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for J.R. Smith. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player. Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Passes it to Nunn. Back to Butler. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Now LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. Butler with the block.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is running. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Robinson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the Lakers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Well, it's clear that Butler doesn't fear anyone. I mean, he's relentless in how he attacks.
Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Wasted no time on that one.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Pass to Adebayo. The 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. There's the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers leading by 6. On the wing, James. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Cans it from downtown. Robinson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks. Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis has checked in.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
1:04 left in the game. Green kicks to LeBron. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Off target from three-point range. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and finished off by Davis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort. Even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while, right? I did not think that was going in.
First one falls for him.
Hey, one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Crowder dishes to Leonard. Kicks to Dragic. On the wing, it's Iguodala. The 11-footer. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Anthony, an impressive win, and it seemed like a collective effort out there tonight.